What's going on YouTube? Khalid here, aka Smooth Flipper, and today is January 1st, 2018. So happy New Year to all my subscribers and supporters. I really want to thank you guys for the support and for watching my videos. To kick this new year off, I'm going to go over 3 tips on how to become successful in 2018. Without further ado, let's get into it. So the first tip um, that I want to share with you guys is to create goals. So if you want to become successful, you have to have a plan. It's not smart to just go in and wing it the entire year and wish for the best. You have to have a plan. You have to know what you want, and you have to get after it. As far as goals go, the best thing to do is to write your goals down. Um, what I have in my office here is a whiteboard where I usually write, my short-term goals and my long-term goals down. And it's just better. It's a proven fact that it works when you actually, put your goals down on pen and paper, or if you do have a phone or whatever you use to write notes. Just put your goals there. That's a great way to get started, and you can always go back and look at them or change them when needed. So make sure you have a goal. Make sure you have a purpose for what you're doing. You have to have a purpose for what you're doing. If you're working at McDonald's, if your purpose is to soon become manager, that is why you're working. Your purpose is you have to have something to where you're looking forward to where you can kind of level up. And that's the same with phone flipping. You have to start somewhere, but at the same time, you have to have a destination or where you want to be in the next 12 months. So number two, one thing that I notice a lot of people do, they have difficulty with is to keep consistency. So to be consistent is one thing that you can do to become successful. It's going to help you out a lot. A lot of times people will, you know, go strong for 3 days and then take another 3 days off. So you took 3 steps forward to go 3 steps back. Um, and that's just not the right mindset you want to have if you want to become successful. You have to grind it out. You have to be consistent every single day. You have to spend long nights doing whatever you're doing. That's working towards your goal. You have to put in the work and be consistent at it. You know, um, it's not gonna happen overnight. There's times where some people do get rich fast, and that's very rare. Most of the time, it is hard work and dedication, and just being consistent. If you're consistent at something and just keep pushing at it, you're gonna become successful at it. You're gonna get it finished. So number two is to be consistent. Number three is something that I started doing maybe like a year and a half ago, and that's rewarding yourself. So you have these goals that these short-term goals that you have. You're grinding, and grinding so hard to where you're tired. You're doing all this extra work to get to these goals. The goal itself is something to look forward to, but when you reward yourself, it's also something to look forward to. So if you hitting a goal is just not enough, rewarding yourself is something that'll help out. What I mean by that is, don't go out and spend thousands of dollars on something. If you want to reward yourself, if you see something on the internet that you like, a pair of jeans or a shirt or a hat, have it to, tell yourself this, say, if I finish this by so and so date, or if I get $5,000 in sales this month, then I'll go out and buy that hat, or I'll go out and buy those pair of shoes. And that's just something that to look forward to. You want something. A lot of people, you want something, and the best way to do it is to work for it. So you do have the money at that time. Let's say you can say, next month I want to do $10,000 in sales, and if I do that, then I'll buy, these jeans or the pair of shoes that I've always wanted. So that is something that I've been doing, and it helps out a lot because um, something that you want, if I see something that I like and I really want it, I hold off on it and make a short-term goal and just say, I'm going to hit that by this date. And if I do that, then I can go out and buy whatever I, desire to buy. So one, create goals. Two, be consistent. Three, reward yourself. These are some things that I do and still do. Um, not saying that everything is correct. This is what I do. So if you've heard of other people do things differently, that's them. This is what I'm just sharing my um, what I do with you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Um, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video.